Hey, this video, I'm going to post it really quickly, but this is to reply to an inquiry about what do I think is a good option for a background. I just want to preface by saying that I started out using a physical background. Mine was a small little dry erase board that I put a piece of fabric from Hobby Lobby on. It was magnetic, and all I had was the space in my bedroom, just a tiny little bitty corner. Actually, before that, I had the wall in my dining room that we walked past to get to the kitchen. That was all I had. Then I moved into my bedroom and had a tiny little wall in a tiny little corner, and that little 2x3 foot dry erase board fit right there. Then I went from that and I actually found a ginormous dry erase board. I bought some primer, I bought some acrylic paint, and I painted it what I thought was green screen green. It didn't work for green screen, but it worked as having a neutral backdrop that I could put props on with magnets and they would pop. So if you have space that allows, you may want to get a large dry erase board from Hobby Lobby. Use your 40% off coupon or something like that. No promo, but just want you to get a deal. But you may want to get that. And like I said, I didn't leave mine white. I didn't want the glare. I didn't want all of that. I didn't want to turn it on the metal side. I got primer from the store, and then I primed it, let it dry, primed it a second coat with gray primer, and then I painted it with acrylic paint and sprayed a sealant on top of it so the magnets would not scratch the paint. That worked. It's in my daughter's room right now. I'll probably take a picture and put it on my YouTube or something, probably do a more in-depth video of this, but I want to do a quick response. I have to take my sister to the hospital in a few minutes. Yeah, God is real, so I'm going to stick to that, not going to go into detail. But I want to do this video really quick for you because I would like to answer people's questions because I will forget to get back to you. So that's how I started. Small little dry erase board. If it's a tiny space you're in, laundry room, closet, or anything. A larger format dry erase board, spray painted, and then sealed with a clear matte sealant to make sure your sealant is matte and not glossy because you don't want it reflecting in your camera. If you're beyond that, and if you're in a room where you can afford to have a little bit more wiggle room or space, like I'm in an office, or even if you're not, the best bet, actually, no, let me reverse that. If you're in a small space or a big space, a go-to option for me that I have transitioned to, you all see my office is bare bones behind me, is digital. I just like digital. I know some people say, well, it is unreliable. It crashes. I have a fix for that as well. But with the software that I'm currently using, so far, so good. Digital has been working for me. But I also have a solution in case it crashes on me and I need to do that quick refresh. So I use digital software. If on my YouTube channel, I have some videos about which one and all of that so that I can do this with no green screen. I'm in a classroom immediately. I don't get bored because I can go underwater if I want to. I can stand by my chalk wall. If we're talking about clothes, I can go in the closet. If I want something simple, I can be here. And if I want to take the kids out into the city after they've been trapped in the house for months, we can do that as well. I love digital. Another thing, how I said I have a solution in case something happens and, it starts to crash and I just need to put something behind me quick, fast, and in a hurry. I always keep a set of stars, big jumbo stars, next to me as a physical reward in case my digital crashes on me. They're colorful. I made them out of colorful cardstock. But for my background, you all see, well, what can I do immediately? Well, that's when my baby right here comes in because in the middle of the refresh, and I have this on wide zoom. I don't sit in my classes with it this wide, but as you see, boom, here we are. Let's see if I change it, if it'll stop the video. If it stops the video, this is what I do. This is my backup fail safe. I can prop it up like that, and now I have a green background. It just slides on the back of my chair anywhere in the house, anywhere I go, and it's travel friendly. So even if I travel out of town and I need to teach, I can take it with me. But let me see if I can make the class smaller so that you can see it without the surround. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Let's see. Okay, let me move over just a little bit. Okay, so you see there? Neutral background. And now I can hold up all kind of props and and all kind of stuff and do stuff. And I have a I upgraded my ring light recently. I'm going to do a full video on my new office tour, but I upgraded my ring light recently. So my lighting, if it's off and it don't match, I just use my remote and I can make myself warmer. I can make myself cooler. I can turn the lighting down. I can turn the lighting up. I don't have to reach behind the camera. I can do everything right here. And then I can also adjust the color and everything in the software that I use for my digital effects and things. So if I need a little bit more contrast, I can go a little deeper with contrast. I mean, I like digital. If digital's not your judge, then I would go with the dry erase board, the painted dry erase board method. So hopefully that helps.